Greetings, everyone. I am Winnie Wriggle, and welcome back to Vintage Story. Happy Friday, y'all. Some of y'all may have noticed that I tried to stream an hour ago and couldn't because all my sound was boogered. Windows updates, software updates. I can't tell you how frustrating it is sometimes to make things do the way they should do. Right? Okay, let me close some more windows and bring this up. Yes. Ah, look. There's the chatting. It was weird. YouTube disabled the chat for that stream, and I don't know if it was because there was something bizarre related to the sound. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're back in Vintage Story. I have a bunch of stuff I want to do today. One of the first things I want to do is run way over here. I think it's further. Yes, further west than we've been together, I believe. I went off over here looking for granite and found it. I also found this trader, but I also noticed that there is a village here. Hey, Gregory, how's it going? No worries. Real life can interfere. I'm with you. We're going to head out to a, tear down the roof of a village nearby so that I can get some tiles today. I have a couple of servings of food. I have some shovels. We probably should put another pick in my inventory because ours is about to be deaded. Do I have? I do. Stick that there. Oh, the other thing I want to do is check on our leather to see if I can... Oh, that's prepared hide. Okay, that's good. And then I think we can put this in our strong tannin. Nope. Do I need to scrape you? Nope. Wrong barrel. This is the strong. Okay, maybe that'll do a thing while we're out and about. Out in a boat. Prepared high. Some borax. I don't think we have any leather yet. Yeah, that's what we're working on. Okay. Very good, very good. I'm just checking to be sure. No, because I want a backpack. Do I have a chest on my back? I do not. Where is my to-go chest? In my pocket. Okay, we're good. So good. Away we go. Also, I was working at night, so maybe our scene brightness is a little too high. Let's add some ambiance without making it crazy dark. It's midnight. It's a perfect time for traveling across the land. Right? It is October 8th. And I was out here and had a tiny bit of snow earlier. So we are definitely in this 3 degrees in the fall. That means it's probably like in the 40s. I want to just check on our pigs real quick. We have 1 boar and 1 sow, and our sow is still expecting. Yes. How are y'all doing? And then we have the sow that's going to lure the new babies over. So right now we only have 3 piggies. But they're doing good. They have lanterns in their little barn. Okay, and chickens I think are okay. We have 2 mama hens right now. Nope, don't run out the door, ladies. No eggs yet, we need a rooster. Okay, off we go. I'm just debating whether we should sleep. Let's sleep, so it's not dark. You started playing a game called Your Only Move is Hustle, called Yummy Hustle for short. Ooh, what's that like? Is it a side scroller? Top down? Yeah. Hi, Kirk. Good morning. No, it's because I started to stream and then had to stop the stream because I had absolute sound snafu from window updates. I literally had to go in and reprogram all of my... I use a virtual mixer and had to go reprogram every channel from scratch. Like, go watch the original video tutorial I had used to set it up in the first place. Just not bueno. Gregory says it's a Yummy Hustle is a turn-based fighter game like SSBU. Oh, cool. Is it addicting? Like, are you having a good time playing it? Because that's always important. Oh, you know what we should do is go around to the south. Yeah, let's do that. Although I do have my raft on me. We could take off across water. Hello, Mr. Fox. Setting out in the early morning. Kirk's crying face. Yeah, you were crying. I was crying. It took me an hour to fix it. I literally would have been on at 9:15. I was so proud of being mostly on time. And then I was grumpy pants because technology. Why is it so hard? And why does it do... Like, it was working fine the other day. It wouldn't play game sounds. Like, it wouldn't play Vintage Story game sounds. And the chat... There was no chat in the live stream. Live stream had disabled chat for whatever reason that I couldn't figure out. So I restarted everything, redid the sound. YouTube's happier. I'm still not... I still didn't manage to go around that body of water. That's okay. Maybe there's something out here we need to see. We shall see. We're headed to a village to tear down its roof. Because I want the red tiles. Because I think they might look good on our starter house. And if there happens to be a cave... Aren't I missing... Oh, that's black currant. I think I'm still missing white currant and blueberries. Ooh. Have we seen this yet? That looks like a translocator. Gregory says, you play the game frame by frame, and at the end, once someone wins, it shows a replay of the game in real time. That's cool. That's a very interesting mechanic. I don't really need the ore, but I'm definitely interested in... Yeah, we don't care about 5 pieces of copper right now. But I want the bony soil. Right? Lovely. I think our rain might be a little loud. Hold please. Turn that down. How's the music? Is the music too loud in the game? I sometimes... Like, it's a little loud to me, but I know it's softer through stream. Ooh. Red ceramic roof tile tip. It's like a sign. It knows we're going for the red roof. Nothing new in these pages. Okay. I think we will set that down. And just mark this on our map. And take the cute treasure chest with us. Lovely. That's good. This is another really close translocator. A couple episodes ago, we went through the one that's right next to base. And it took us, I think, north? Yes, and we did a bunch of running around up here. Found another translocator, which hopefully might take us even further away. on adventures. But this one's great. That's super close. And I think we have, if I'm not mistaken, we have one near spawn? No. Oh, yeah, we have one to the south. We need to jump in more caves. That's the reason I want to go cave hopping today, too. If you didn't know, you can kind of negate fall damage. Oh, I need blueberry, but I don't want to pick these up right now. Let's, say blueberries. And we'll come back and get those. Okay, and I need to go this way. Happy game. You're going to make more, says Gregory. All these beautiful maples. I'm hoping we can, there should be a little land bridge that gets us across the water here somewhere. Or at least close. Oh, I'm a little far north of it. That's okay. You know, if I were really smart, I would pin this marker and then we could see it on our screen. Gregory says, hopefully with a full gameplay with frame by frame and replay. That sounds really interesting. Oh, look. See, I accidentally run into traders more than anybody else finds traders. What's your name, sir? Hans, what you have today? Okay, you will buy clothing items, hose, and you will sell us K-Box seed. That's why we went south. How many of those do you have? How many gears do I have? 47. Okay, I think we only need one. If we hug it and squeeze it and call it George. Is that a redwood tree? I think we got redwoods. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we got a redwood seed. I may be wrong. We may not have gotten that far south. Okay, well, we'll be back. But the K-Box seed is fantastic. Very excited about that. Okay, why do I have 2 ruins pinned? Hold, please. I do not need you pinned right now. Thank you. Yay, trader. Is there another place we should look for them? There's one here. One there, one there. There's the purple one. There's probably one over here that I haven't found. But we'll look around when we're up at the village. Running through the woods. Oh, I meant to re-enable snake? No biting. Rude. I meant to re-enable our temporal stability. And I just keep forgetting to do that. It requires a game restart. Chicken! Run, chicken, run. Oh, let's keep our eyes out for... I almost said wax. That's not what I'm looking for. Resin. It's resin, Winnie. Too many different games. Played a lot of Minecraft this week. And we're doing productive bees. So my brain is full of bee things. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that frame by frame with replay of it sounds really cool. Oh, do we have a cave? Nope, just pass through. Well, wait. Cave time. Let's just see. Oh my. Wow, can I pick them? Let's just see. I did not go far enough. Can you go like down there? Okay, nice. Oh, look. A little ruin. What do we got? A dead music box, some sticks, and some rot. Well, that was slightly disappointing. Anything else? There's some ruined iron fence and a rusty corner pipe. Okay. I'm gonna put a piece of dirt there to let it know that I've been here. And I'm just gonna peek down here to see what there is. Because, like, quartz. Sometimes a cave is the fastest way down to find interesting things. We're gonna do all lefts this time. And that's just a hole. Okay. How boring. And I'm gonna stick that there. Oh, what are you? Sulfur. Wow, my mouse just threw itself across the desk. Let me mark that. Sulfur. And remind me to mark the cave entrance. And let's take a look here. That's agua. Making all lefts. I want to see what's up here. Borax. Can I? Yep, there we go. I don't know that we necessarily need to pick this up right now, but... Oh, a gear. Thank you. Thank you, cave. Okay, that is a don't need to look down there because we've been down there. Ooh, we'll go over there in just a second. I just want to make sure there's nothing here. We found a fancy glowing cave. And, holy crap, another halite pillar. I have zero regrets. I have zero regrets about setting our ore spawns to like 300%. We will never run out of salt. I'm just saying. Okay, I think we can probably wrap around down there. We go this way. I want to say we've been there. And kind of do a little dirt thing. What are you? Quartz? More quartz. Does this come up to something? Who knows? Oh, that's coal. Wow, this cave is like keeps on giving. Also, there's a rooster somewhere. Is there anything back? Sometimes creeping through the caves is worth it. Sometimes it just dead ends. Who knows? Let's see. Yep, dead end into borax. Well, I'll mark the borax again. Da 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 da. And I got the coal. Yep, I marked that. That's good, because that's like black coal is no joke good. I'm not going to carry it with me right now. Nor will I carry the rocks. Probably don't need the borax either at this moment. But, voila! What's the thing called, Kirk says? Stability? Yeah, it's temporal stability. It, like, the deeper you go into the earth, the more unstable things are. But it's also certain areas of the map have stability and non-stability. Yeah, here's the halite pillar. Oh! Found another ruin! This is why Winnie jumps in caves. What do we have? 13 torches. Well, I won't say no to that. Do we need an aged crate? Maybe we can sell it to somebody. Oh, there's a little book stand. A little scribe table with accessories. Their little cooking spot. Yeah, just another little vanilla cave ruin. Cool. I don't know that we'll ever be back here. I mean, maybe if we come mine this pillar after we've mined our pillar out, but I doubt it. Okay. I think this is the way I came. Pretty sure. Yep, and then here's this water, which I wanted to just look. Nope, it's just a dead end. Okay. Nothing like a swim in the muddy gravel in a cave. That's always fun. And there's light. Is this where I dropped the torch, probably? Potentially. Oops. Meow. Yes. Okay, well, that was fun. Well, I think we found like 2 things. Nothing wrong with that. Can I get up there? Blah. 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 And some flint. Thanks, cave. Okay, on we go. Let me mark the entrance, because that will be very helpful. And we'll make it bright yellow, which tells me to come back. And I'll say cave to local resources. Right, so I'll know that that borax and salt and sulfur is in there. And if I'm really smart, I'll put a big yellow X there too. Because I'll be like, why is there a yellow X? Koala, how are you today, my friend? Hopefully having a relaxing evening. I had tremendously frustrating technical difficulties before getting on stream today. Some combination of updates and things ruined all of my sound settings, and YouTube wasn't enabling chat on the stream for whatever reason. Ooh, resin. No idea what was happening. It was just one of those days. But in good news, I think I just found a nice place to come collect routine resin. We go like this and say R and save. No, why was that a weird color? Naranja, por favor. Okay, that's good. Still trying to head mostly in the... Ooh, a double tree. All the resin. I see windmills in our future. There's one over there. There's one over here. One of the mods I recommend, even if you have no other mods, is resin on all sides. It is the best mod ever made for this game. Because then you can actually see it. Okay, do we need you? No. Holy smokes, it's resin mecca. I really want that one. Have I ever gone into the woods and gotten more than a dozen resin? Probably not. It's making up for all the frustration this morning. Yeah, this will be our resin harvesting spot. I'm sure there are more in here. I'm just like kind of headed towards the city and stumbling on ruins. Hello. Food, yes. Always, won't ever say no to food. Get out of my way, bushes. Let me see what's happening here. Do we have anything else? Nope. Give me that. Should we just peek and see if there's any? Nope. No stair. Okay. That's fine. And we shall plant birch in a place that won't be annoying later. Da da da. Okay. I actually really like these kinds of biomes because they're so easy to see things in. Barbas! My friend, how goes it? I am wandering the landscape in Vintage Story in search of a village to steal their roofs off their houses. Well, I don't think they care anymore. Particularly. I believe they have abandoned. Ooh, it's a nice village. Look at those shiny roofs. All the roofs for Winnie. Is there anything else here? Like a trader? Oh, there's a cave. Let's just peek. We'll just peek. Maybe this is just a cut through the mountain. That's hilarious. Not a cave, just a cut through. Okay. I want to just look at the... Okay, we do have a trader over here. We should go see what he has. Because sometimes a luxuries trader will have temporal gears. And because we do not have creepy crawlies, we must purchase our temporal gears or find them. Where is he? Down here somewhere. Oh, I see the top of his cart. How did I spend all day just meandering over here? He's next to a cave. Marco, the luxuries merchant. Oh, you have all kinds of things. And you will buy all kinds of things. You'll buy our gems from panning. We have chandelier. 21 gears. That is literally the highest price you could ask for. Literally. But you do have a nice tunic, which I like. But I bet we'll find one. Okay, well, it was nice checking with you today. Since it's dark, let's go down here and see what there is to see. And grab some flint while we're here. Because we never turn down the flints, because I didn't realize when I first played this game how important the flint is. Especially now that the recipe... Fire clay is not readily available, really, so you need the calcinated flint to make it. Which is fine. Also, we happened to find... I finished digging out the fire clay that was under our base. Yeah, so today is do all the things I didn't get to do in the last chill stream. But I thought a little adventuring away from the base was in order. Because we spent so long building and chiseling the last 2 episodes. There we go. Ooh, give me that. Yes, I like that stack. Okay, I would like an actual ruin with prizes game. We're going to do our usual all lefts here. I think that's just another cave entrance. But it can't hurt to check it. I can't reach because I am short. Very good, very good. Oh, brown coal. Nice. Can I mark that? Yep. Gregory says, today is National Relaxation Day. That's kind of cool. I'm just going to mark that copper for later. Not that we're in any danger of running out of copper. Off camera, I keep digging up all the copper I come across. And we now have a ridiculous amount of copper. I've been trying to process the tin bronze. Nothing? Dead end. Rude. Disappointing cave. But sometimes when you go through a cave one direction, when you come back through, I have literally walked over the top of a ruin because it was underneath an edge. And then coming back, seen it. And been like, oh, dang, I missed that one the first time. I think this just takes us back out. Okay, well that had potential, however, comma. No. Oh, no, that's where I was digging, Winnie. No ruin. Thanks for letting us in your cave. So I'm going to actually mark this as a cave entrance, but make it black to tell me I've already been in there. And I did not find anything of interest. And now we're going to run back over to the village here. Which is over here. Over the hill and through the scrub. To tear down the roofs we go. Da, da, da. It's not too cold yet at night. It hasn't been below freezing in our area. And we're not as elevated here, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, and of course it starts raining on me. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. It's just setting the mood. A relaxing mood with a relaxing rain. Okay, I'm looking for actual roof tiles. Normally there's stacks of roof tiles. Or a chest. Or a snack. Let's have some foods. Here we go. Okay, little building is bust. Big building. Bigger building, I should say. Let's see. Oh. It is sheer time. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Not just the chunks of roofs, but I'm most interested in this. The actual shingles. Because we can make our own roof. With these. And that is never a bad thing. Do we need anything else from here? Other than the prizes in the chests? Gregory says, see you, Winnie. You're going to go stream some Yummy Hustle on Twitch. Okay, have a great stream. Walker legging, take the leather boots. I think we have a crow mask. Not really interested in the gross leggings. They are a statement, though, and Halloween is coming. I might have to rethink that. I know it's August. Don't judge. Halloween's the best. I'm already planning. Okay. That's a wee bit of roof. That's good. Very good. I almost missed this one. Thank you. Okay, any more chesticles? No. Nice, nice. We're saving the big one for last, in case that was unclear. And I haven't even used my chest yet, so I'm going to go ahead and get the aged fencing. I love using this for, like, animal pens and out in the garden. Adds to the ambiance. Also, that's quite a bit of path block. Just saying. I know that this is cheap to make, but free is better than less expensive, right? And it basically digs up kind of like gravel. Watch out for those question mark blocks. Sorry, sand. We do not need you at this time. One roof cap. Oh my. Overgrownville here. That helps a little bit. More roof tiles for us. Nope, wrong direction. Yeah, this is great. Like, you make these 12 at a time using clay forming. And while we could, there's plenty of red clay. That's a lot of shingles that I don't have to make. And I think I want this in the main house. I'm leaning that direction. Which means I probably want it on most of the village. We'll see. Gimme, gimme. Okay, nothing up here. Let's see what's in here. We have a lovely great step shirt. Oh, that's nice. Survivor boots. The hummingbird mask, a little bit of flax, and a necklace. Can we perhaps wear some of this? Yes. I made sure to not wear accessories so I could put stuff on my face. That's a little creepy, I'm not gonna lie, but I do want to take it with us. What's our great step shirt like? It's not bad. That might make good winter gear. Survivor boots. I wouldn't call those the most attractive, but we'll add them to our wardrobe. I love getting dressed in this game. It's one of my favorite things. Aha. Is that everything in here that I care about? Yes. Let's smash it so I know that we have obtained its wealth. Okay, we saved the best for last here. Let me grab the fence hunks. The hunk of fence. Plant a tree. Or set a tree seed down, too. That works. Okay, please have many roofing pieces for me. Millions of roofers for me. Oh, there's one still hiding there. I can't do quick math, but that's like at least a dozen stacks of roofing. A dozen crafts. A dozen pit kilns full of roof that we didn't have to do. Did we get that one? I think we did. Oh, there it is. Along with some prizes. What's in here? 5 fat. Nothing new to learn. Okay. We shall set you down. This is a very bizarre, like the roof's kind of crammed over here. Oh, this is the attic to the tiny building next door. Okay, I get it. I'm like, why is the roof sticking out here? What I may do is take the found tiles we've gotten and put them on our starter house. Of course, I dropped that in there. What's inside? A nice door. Bones. We're running out of room. Oh, an aged children's toy. Another torch. Okay, if I were really smart, what I would do is... Let's consolidate these. Put a torch on the wall. Take the unlit torches and light them. And now they'll go into a stack. And it won't be 2 stacks. I really should... Well, I'm going to get my chest out here and fill it up so that our inventory has some flexibility to pick up other prizes. I will frequently run around off camera to get resources and then save what I find for doing on stream. Like this village is a great example. Okay, seed. We probably won't find another chest exactly like that. Boots, mask, resin, path blocks, rope, fat. I'm sure we'll find more torch holders. And we're actively gathering roof. We'll probably have room for more doors. Okay, that's on our back. What else does this have in store for us? Crates of junk and things. And a little chat. Ooh, wallpaper. A lackey shirt. A shepherd tunic. A hunter face mask. I'm going to pass on the thatch and the brick. And grumble about crooked ladders. Anything up here? No, but I want this door. Oops. Give me the door, please. And let's go through here and take this door too. Ooh, goodies. Oh, that's almost intact display case. I think we're gonna skip it and just take the table underneath. That is a beautiful lectern. A globe, a table, pretty books, not rotten books. I love it. All the decorative items. I'm a little obsessed with decorative stuff. See how these are aged and these are just a pile of books? I love just the pile of books. That's aged wooden slabs. You're too old. Let's look in the chest. Money. Powdered borax. Ooh, fancy aged carved acacia log tops. Ooh, those are great. Firewood. And a scroll. Ah. Brief discussions with the traveler. Oh, we've read the first one of this. Let's see. So we read one. Here's the second one. Act 2. Scene 1, a broad forest. Cassia stands low, bow in hand. She spies her target and pulls the bowstring taunt. Enter a traveler, suddenly, directly in front of Cassia. Cassia. Ha! It is the merry vagabond himself. I nearly mistook you for a stag. There's merit, perhaps, in such a thought, though I would not make so fine a meal. You seem at ease, huntress. Are you not shocked at my arrival? Mine eyes have seen much and more that make you magic a paltry show. Truly, what is one strange man when compared to the strangeness of this shifting, monstrous world? I've seen bone fall off skin, and time turn sideways. I confess, those sights alone now hold merit for such cries. For a moment I questioned your solitude. I see now why you walk upon this track. For shame, I have been foolish. It is agreeable, yes, to roam the forest and see the shadow of our canopy, but you mustn't forget this. It is only by the grace of light that you may bear witness to any matter. We are all blind fools without it, stumbling quietly from place to place, just as I do. Perhaps I judge you in haste. You hold a fair measure of wit, though your badgering carries the weight of this argument. That one was way less creepy than the last one, I think. What is down here? More prizes. Ooh, paper. I'll take that. And a rawhide. Yes, won't complain. 7 feathers. Sure. I'm actually going to leave the scroll here. Ooh, large books. An abacus. Pile of aged books. Not, oop, porch holder. Yes, please. Bucket. Wow. Running out of room, Winnie. Gotta get the, ooh, and a bony cow skull. Okay, hold please. Bucket's gotta go down. Cow skull's gotta go down. Lantern's gotta go down. All the things. Let's take that and that. And yes, I see that obsidian knife over there. Things that won't stack should go in here. Right. How likely are we to get more brown wallpaper? Very unlikely, so we'll put it in the chest. Was there anything else I got that I'd already been collecting and I was like, oh yeah, we got more of that? No. I don't think so. We can't sell these aged crates, but they do make good storage. We might put them out in the barn for like grain or something. What else? Obsidian knife will pass. I will take the firewood. Because you always need it. Do we need an extra cooking pot? Probably not. Put that on our back. All the goodies to go. Long chair. No. It's just a good haul. I am going to grab all the doors. Like I might replace our pig barn doors with the aged ones because they're kind of cool. Can I get up there? Come on, game. Let me. I'm ladder challenged. I'm just saying. Throw. How's it going? It's good to see you again. You love Vintage Story. You also stopped playing Vault Hunters and started playing Dawncraft. Oh, nice. That's a little challenging. I love Vintage Story. I really do. Ooh, another abacus. Wow. Oh, a luminescent Jonas lamp. Amarylary. Have you not noticed the feathers just kind of laying around? It's interesting. Look at this little thing. Alidade. Aged books. We want nice books, I think. And there's a hook. Ceiling chain with a hook. It's never a good sign. Okay, the real question is there a roof on top of this? I believe there is, if Winnie can get up here without falling off. Yes, and I would like it. We want all the roofs. Since that's why we're here. Well, and looting, because prizes. I have no room to put all this decorative stuff. We're gonna have to add. I'm gonna have to actually finish. I'm gonna really make chests and create storage upstairs. Maybe that's what we do when we get back. In addition to all the other little fiddly things we need to do around the base. We could even put on a new roof. I don't. 101. Ooh. With all the spare tiles, we might have enough. Let's go down and collect these. Nice. Gimme. Okay, I think that is all. I try to bosh the chests that I've gotten things out of. I'm still missing one of the houses. Should have a chest like down in the floor. Like, have we gone in that one? I can't remember. And I think we've gone through this whole one. Let's just check the cut through. We took all the doors off. Yeah, we've been through the whole one. Nice. Oh yeah, we haven't been over here. Blech. Maybe. Oh, we have. There's another crow mask and the Rotwalker leggings. Okay, I will leave the marker and say miscellaneous stuff is still here if I ever feel like we need to come get it. Is there anything else glaringly a ruin out here? While we're here, I'm specifically looking for the circular ones that are basically the towers that have translocators in them. Like, no, that just looks like dirt and sand. I don't think so. I didn't see any out here when I was mining granite. Okay, let's take a look at our trader positions. So there's one there. These survival goods. It's a treasure hunter trader to the north. And an artisan. Let's go check with these two traders real quick while we're up here. Okay, there's luxuries behind me. You know what? I'm gonna delete that so I can see my trader. So like there should be... Maybe that counts as the fourth trader in this square. Although I feel like there should be one here somewhere. But these are all pretty close. I don't know. I don't think there's one hiding in the woods. But let's pin this guy. And unpin this. And go see... In fact, I'll pin both of them. And go make a visit to our other... I think this might be our closest treasure hunter. I'm not sure. Okay, growing carrots. How are we on food? We're good. I have one more serving of a hearty fish stew. Ta-da. Shall we peek? I can't stand it. Like, I have to just go look in the caves. It's an obsession. I'm a little bit, not just for resources, but yep. Okay. Okay, that's a sign. Just go to the trader, Winnie. Just go to the trader. Out we get. Northward ho. And I'll try to pay attention to resin, but I'm bad in the dark. The old eyeballs aren't as good as most people's. Oh, enormous cave. Let's just peek. Might be something interesting, you never know. Especially in these weird ones. Oh dear. That seems, oops. Can I make a little staircasey thing and take a look? Sure. Don't ever get in a cave you can't get out of. Just saying. Okay, there's coal down here. It's really dark. And quartz. Dum dum dum. Dun 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 dum. And a little bit of a gear. Okay, it was worth it. Did I pick that up? Yes. We are now rich. 53 years. Woo woo. Oh, and that's a hole up to another one. Huh. Hold please. Intriguing. That's right. I think it is. Bueller. Is that the same one we went down? No, but it goes the same place. Okay. Just a shortcut. Back we go. Dun dun. Hi, goats. And the sun's coming up. It's a beautiful autumn day. Goats are hopping. Hopefully we won't smash into a bear or a wolf running through here. 'Cause that seems like it would be bad. Whoa. Why it gotta be so hilly? Okay, so I think we're headed through that valley. Away we go. This is Winnie falls off a mountain. Bloop. Bloop. There's blueberries up here. Lobster, mushrooms. You know what? Let's grab a couple of these, because if we are out adventuring long enough, you guys aren't poisonous, right? Yeah, no. If we're out adventuring long enough, I'll need to make another pot of food. The mushrooms are an easy addition to the grain. I hear bees. Bees? Do I see you? I see. There you are. Yeah, I'll mark them just for giggles. Also, did I glimpse? Yes, resin out of the corner of my... Hi, puppy. Oh, two puppies? All the puppies? I'm just passing through. Nothing to see here. Just want to grab some resin. Y'all can go back to taking your nap. Okay. We have creatures set on neutral, but in my experience, that is not always a guarantee that they're going to leave you alone. Especially if you get right up in their face. Okay. That should do just fine. Make some hearty mushroom stew. And... oh, violet web caps. Those would be so cute. Let me just mark them. And make them purple. Because the colored mushrooms look so cool in... okay. I know. Your territory. I get it. Bye. We'll just leave them to it. Yeah, bunny, I feel you. Run. Run, bunny, run. Woot. More! God, there's so many puppies out here. Anything interesting, little ruin? Nope. Through the valley. Daisies. How pretty. Red clay. And a little rain. Just working our way through. This is a nice little birch forest. Much more open than they usually are. Okay, coming up on a body of water. What do we need? Okay, we could go kind of... should we check? Let's check the survival goods trader, because we're already headed that direction. Oop, more purple mushrooms. Oh, more bees. And is that like one piece of high fertility soil? Okay. Interesting. Piggies. I feel like, where are you? Right through here. I see him. Just marked. There we go. High fertility soil is the kind of stuff I'll come back off camera and grab. Listen to a podcast, wandering around the world, digging up dirt. It's a thing. Look how cute this is. It's like a chest strapped to it. Can we... I know, but I want to see in your house first. Wow. This is so good. Look at the little drawers. Carl, we were admiring your gear here. Okay, you would sell us a fur coat. We already have one, thank you. You would also sell a wolf pup for a very reasonable price if we had someone who would buy it. I can sell you feathers, snow goggles, and leather. Okay, and if our pickaxe were broken, we could potentially buy a new one from you while we were out in the wilds. Thank you. Nothing today, sir. I'm sure that's already marked, yes. Off we go. Oh, that's flax. This is the one seed I try to never walk over and not pick up. You can never have too much flax. That is a rule of Vintage Story. I'm sure most of you will agree with. Do we see anything? No. That one's a little awkward. The caves that are easy to like just run down into and run back out of, I'm a huge fan of that. Not that I don't want to go in every cave. Like, see this one. Super easy. Let's just peek. And it's nothing. But maybe there's something this way. Little low slope. And dead end. 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 60 seconds. No skin off our back. And a giant hole. I don't think that's gonna be... I don't see anything like brick looking. And we'll just peek in this one. And maybe put our lantern on our hotbar so we can see. And nothing. Okay. 'Twas worth checking. Out we go. Okay. Where's this trader? Not far. Butterfly. A fox running along with us. The autumn colors are just stunning. Oh, he's right here. Perfect. Perfect. Sir, what have you today? Hey, Roy. How's it going? Where's your friend? Ed. I love the squire hoods. We need that. Oh no, we could have sold the wolf pup to this guy. Okay. What else do you have? Lore. A couple of paintings. You have the Blackguard helm. An almach table. And some gloves. Thanks. I'm really looking for a temporal gear today. Not in stock. And none of his crates have stuff in them. Pretty acacia one, though. Okay. Is there anything else out here that looks interesting on the map before we warp ourselves home? We have been here. This is like a tower with a pond in it, which is kind of cool. I don't think so. There's a whole little villagey thing here. But I think we have met our goal of getting the roofing pieces. And my pockets are getting full. So while we didn't really... Let's do this. Let's go up and left just to see what's under there. Open up a tiny bit more of the map since we're already up here. Oh. Check this ruin while we're walking by. And then we will slash home to get home. Anything, Bueller? Nope. Okay. Oh, look. More flax. Give me all the seeds. We have a fancy new hat. These are cool. Look. So this is like a, if I could turn around. It makes like a scar, like a hoodie on the back of your neck, which is cool, but it leaves your hair out. I love this. So good. Not that I don't love my minstrel hat too, but it's pretty great. Okay. Where are we going? Up on this mountain to see if there's anything exciting. There's all kinds of fertile soil out here. I'm marking it all because eventually we'll have enormous farms, right? What we might do is have a southern base and set up some translocators. We have the translocator relocator mod. And we might set up a southern base like, you know, 10 or 15,000 blocks south of where we currently are. I'm really tempted to make a flint hoe so that we get the most out of these crops real quick. Had I been thinking, I would have grabbed my hoe. But this will do. Because you can... I believe when it's tilled earth, you're guaranteed the seed back. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it just increases the chance. Nope, not that one. Or not. Who knows? Okay, what do I have? I have spelt and flax. Let's chew on the flax. We're not going to use that. But we might be able to scrounge enough turnips for a pot of food. Look at that, 6 turnips. 13 turnips, haha. Lovely. I do not necessarily need turnip seeds, but we'll hang on to them for now. Run, run, run. I'll do run, run. Let's go up on this hill and see what there is to see. Gives us a good vantage point to look around the valley. I can use my zoom button. If I could get up here. Lip. What's going to be up here? Nothing but a bear, I'm sure. Doobie-doo. Doo-doo-doo. As our feet shuffle through the grass. And the fog rolls in so we can't see. Thanks, game. All the things. Yep. Super helpful to have the fog. I don't see anything. Let's check the map. Oh, that. That is either a bridge or a beehive ruin. Let's just go investigate real quick. Since it's not that far. And our pockets aren't like 100% full. They're full. They are. I will stop there and cook as well. Hi, sheeps. What's up? We'll get some of you at some point. We'll have to use a trap probably in cages. Ooh. I mean, let's just look. It's a cut through. Thanks, game. Okay, there's a big structure over there. Ooh. Oh my. Okay, that might be a come back to later. I want to see what this one is. So many waypoints. Oh, I'm passing it. It's hiding in the trees. Wow. Where are you? Ah! Oh good, it's a wall. These have... Okay, seed. I'm going to pass one up. Mostly I'm looking for chests. Or baskets, as the case may be. Like this one. Sheep skull mask, a stick, and some spelt. Ah, food. Nice, more spelt. Why is my stick not stacking? We actually have 1,000,000 turnip seeds, so I'm gonna leave those here. 1,000,000. We have sufficient turnip seedage. No need to add. What do we have? Nomad boots, my favorites. Money, sticks, worn leather boots, which we already picked up, and a hummingbird mask, which we already picked up, and prisoner binds, a rot of human design, for what could be worse than the slow, silent decay of sinew and spirit? Sure. Let's just make sure there's not any... Oh, that's an axe. And that's gears. That's not a tool. I'm not complaining. That was like 6 gears or something ridiculous. These nomad boots are pretty great. Yes, very stylish. I like them. I like them a lot. Okay, let's take a moment and eat. Lovely. And cook so that we can clear some of this out of our inventory. And like this, and put you in there. And maybe let's put you in there instead of the regular firewood so we can free up some space. And let's make some mushroom topped spelt, I think. And then I will eat the rest of that spelt, and we can probably abandon the mushrooms. Oh, and our resin is in our chest, so let's do a little snacky snack. Oh, I guess I had turnips too. Turnip mushroom stew instead. Wow, it doesn't want to give me those back, does it? Turnip lobster stew. So we can eat a turnip. And grab our chest and do a little sorting while this cooks. Right? Nice. Okay, resin. And I'm gonna make sure nothing else fits in there. Nope. Winnie and your obsession with the decorative things. We're gonna leave our hoe behind. Okay, that gives us like... How are the doors not stacking? There we go. I was like, I knew there was something else in there. Is there anything I can live without? I mean, do we want the aged crates with the labels? Probably not. since you can't sell them. And, you know, we'll leave them here, and maybe when we're out and about, we'll come get stuff out of them. One small rawhide. You can sit there. Our hat? I'm not giving up our hat. 2 red ceramic roof tips. Let's put y'all in there. Since I don't think we're going to need those. I'm not planning on any pointed roofs. And we can probably toss out the mushrooms and the spelt if we find anything super good. Yes, let's do that. Let me unpin you and say pale yellow left stuff here. Maybe like white. Don't need to come back, but if we want to, we could. And then let's pin this one so we can track it. And take you. I'm going to leave that merry fire burning. Lovely. And we're going to head towards this giant ruin down south. Because you never know what kind of good stuff you'll find. So that is the structure that we saw as we were coming up this hill. I think it's one of the big churches. Which means windows, possibly? Look at all that free space. We're great. I think we are going to be able to make one backpack when our leather is done. That will help. Once our piggies are up and running, leather won't ever be a problem again. Am I headed the right way? I think it's in the middle of the water, right? Bueller? Yes. Oh, wow. Oh, it's one of the prisons. That's fine. A prison-y castle place. Lots of chests, lots of goodies. Lots of money. Never complain about gears. I almost made that jump. Not really. So let's start from here. And go kind of... Can I put some block on there? No. Gonna make me break that one. Okay, that's fine. Parkour up the side of a wall. Because we can. Also because sometimes there's money up here. And we don't want to miss it. Bueller, anything? Nothing. Maybe there's some on the other side. Okay, some paper. Nothing new. Okay, we'll set it down. Sunny Village tuning cylinder. A lot of empty aged crates, which is great. These can be sold. The ones, oops, not the ones with the labels. The ones that stack. That's what we want. Nice, nice. And that's empty. And let's run along here. Look up on top, because you never know. I found so much money on top of these ruins. I'm so surprised there's nothing. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, another closed crate, potentially. As long as you stack, we're happy with you. Oh, a sleek aged door and some brown coal. Oh, you don't stack. Go away. And you don't stack. Okay, let's check over here. Sometimes these particular ruins have many spikes in them. So we must be careful launching ourselves down to the floors. Yes, see? He found out the hard way. Aw. Okay, we have tables already, so we'll go ahead and get some more. I like using them to set in the smithies and stuff. I think we have plenty of aged beds. That looks like a silver ingot and a rough diamond. A low... Okay, we'll take the silver, but I'm going to leave the diamond here because we'll pan for that kind of thing. Aged book stand, music box. Some books. A ruined chandelier. Another ruined chandelier. Some metal pieces and parts. A stool. More tables. More stools. That is a painting I see over my shoulder. Ooh, it's a good one. The Hunter in the Forest. I love that one. We shall take it. Let's just peek in here. Torch holder. Table. Chest with nothing in it. And lots more aged beds. And a zinc ingot. Yes, we can make bismuth bronze with that, I think. Potentially. Okay, we wandered around all over the top. Let's just go out here and take a look underneath. Creepy, but goodies. Well, I say goodies, things like chains and chests. Ooh, an orange-brown lore book. Discovered lore, the Glimmer Shield Castle. Part 2 of 3. Okay, we learned that the Glimmer Shield Castle had a huge library. But the Wycliffe family were not just wealthy, they were also powerful. Within the castle's armory, weapons and armor were stored, enough to equip an entire army of 200 soldiers. The Wycliffe family was a force to be reckoned with, and they knew it. Outside the walls of the castle, the Wycliffe family's land stretched far and wide. It was a sight to behold. Large orchards and gardens could be seen in all directions, carefully tended to by the family's servants and laborers. It was a symbol of their power, a testament to their rule over the land. However, as with all great things, Glimmershield's glory eventually came to an end. After the death of the Earl Edmund Wycliffe, the castle sat empty for many years, falling into disrepair as the family struggled to maintain their power and influence. That happens when your patriarch passes. Okay, iron bars, torch holders. I get so excited about iron bars. It's not like I'm going to make a prison. Haha. But I definitely would not actually use iron to make fences. So it, oh, sorry, Joe. That's gonna leave a mark. So finding them is fantastic. Doop, doop, doop. Wow. Okay. Now into the armory. Oh, yes. With an age torch holder. Perfect. And another oxblood container. Which I think now has maxed out our storage. Oh, barrels. Closed age crates. We'll see if I can, how many of them stack. Many. That's a food vessel. We'll leave that. And a farming vessel. I can't pick any of that up. What are the seeds? Ooh, cabbage seeds. We might forego our one metal part for the cabbage seeds because those are so valuable. We don't need a copper spear. We're carrying one. Okay. I'm gonna unpin this and make it pale. So there's stuff we could potentially get, but not anything urgent that I'm aware of. And from here, let's just check for a trader cart out here. Not that we'll necessarily go to it right this minute, but I just want to look at the map while we're here. I don't see anything, but that doesn't mean there's not one here. Because I am blind when it comes to the traders. Especially an empty field, like where, like, do you think there'd be one, like right here? Right here. Okay. Let's go home. And empty our pockets. Woot, woot. Oh, and what we may do is just set down you. Okay, roofing can probably go... Nope, there's no room. Well, in here, maybe. That's good. And is there anything that stacks in there? Yes, good, good. Metal parts and pieces. Hang pictures on the wall. Mostly I just want to get my inventory cleared enough that we can manage it. Flax. The bones, the feathers. The things I don't have room for. Where's wood? You got, nope, that's dirt. Wood, there's random stuff in here. Like there's so much decorative. Okay. Everything below that needs to be dealt with. Metal bars can go in metal. Right? Books can go on bookshelves. And let's put our seeds away. Yeah, that's great. Now we have 15 cabbage seeds. I like that this room is a cellar because it's helping our... This is just house. So what about an aged door here? Like, that's such a cool door. Nice. And food stays with us. And you go in the things that can be ground stack. Oh. To be sifted. I'm just gonna check. No, we'll go downstairs. Because I also need to put this metal away. Okay. You can hold all the miscellaneous crap that I can't deal with right now. In fact, the chest, which is on our back, can just be set down. Look at all our goodies. I'll grab the fat and resin and put them in the animal and bling chest. And let's go put our other hat away. Clothing and stuff I'll do with off camera. Oh, there's rot. Do I have a mushroom thing? I do. And do I have grains? I do. Okay. Nice. Lots of goodies. Look at our haul. So many clothing. Mostly I'm excited about the K-pop seed. Okay, I will put all the clothing downstairs. Necklaces, masks. Holy crap. Rope, wallpaper, doors. All the things. Dun, 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 dun. We do have a hummingbird mask. We also have our fur coat, which we're probably going to need to don. In fact, a winter or autumn outfit wouldn't be amiss. What do we have? Tattered linen. Maybe we can go for kind of a... Let's wear the great step shirt. Do we have gloves of a different feather? No. Put on our fur coat. Maybe clockmaker's pants. How cute are those? But I'm going to leave our woolen leggings on. They've kept us from getting really cold. And not a huge fan of that necklace, but I do like the king collar. It's a little much. How about a copper torque? That's nice. Little copper choker. Snow goggles. Gonna pass. A squire emblem. Sure, that's fancy. With our little red hood. So we're still sporting some commoner gloves and our peasant caftan, which is kind of our scarf slot, basically. I don't think we have anything else that goes in the scarf slot unless we have a hood. Nope, tailor mask. So what we'll do is I'll repair the boots and the step shirt. Because I believe we have potentially enough. Oh yeah, we have plenty. I'm going to make 3 sewing kits. And that should get us, yeah, to 82%. 82%. We'll save the sewing kit. And repair the caftan maybe once. And our fur coat once. Everything else has got its full temperature. Oh, those are worn. You could use... There we go. It's only 0.5 degree, but... pretty good. Oops, go back to your home. Go to your home. There we go. Autumn outfit. I mean, the woolen pants are kind of hilarious. I feel like I'm wearing my long johns. And I do have... Oops. Wrong button. I do have the vanity mod, so we can, like, turn our coat on. But I think in the autumn, we'd be good with just the scarf and the overwear, right? It's not crazy cold yet. Not yet. Da, da, da. Okay, I think The whole point of that, we got one thing checked off the list. Red tile roof ruins. I need to make a new saw. And fix the smoker and ovens outside. Let's do those two things real quick. See? Snow. Like, it's already snowing. I think that'll look good with a red roof. What do you think? I like it with the thatch. Like, thatch kind of suits it. But we'll experiment. We'll try. But now we're going to use our brand new, like, blacksmithing area. I think this came out pretty well. I am a fan. Okay, if I'm going to heat up metal, I'm going to heat up 4. We'll just figure out, because I think we probably should make another pickaxe, because I don't have another backup. Need a saw, a pickaxe, a bronze shovel wouldn't be a bad idea. Let me see what we have. Also did another round of 10 bronze. And I made a backup hammer. Okay, we don't need the hammer. And we got some peat accidentally. I realize that there are already multiple hammers out here, but you can never have too many. Let me just check and see what tools I have backups of. Probably should put them out in the shed instead of hanging them in here, but this is where they live. Okay, we have a shovel, I have a scythe. I do not yet have a real actual hoe. We have 2 axes and a prospecting pick, a hammer. Yeah, we need a chisel. Okay, chisel and saw were the 2 biggies, and a couple of picks, and that'll be good. Chisel, saw, a couple of picks. Having fun in the smithy. What did I say? Saw. Timber on saw blade. Oh, it's funny that because I put the anvil down crooked. Oh no. Don't crash my game because things are crooked. Dear goodness. One saw. Pick. Oh no, what is that? Well, we're just gonna make it. I made pounder cap. Idjit. I mean, we need them, but I'm pretty sure I've already made them. I may be wrong. Misclick. It's once more with feeling. Need a pickaxe. Not a pounder cap. And a chisel. Okay, so the crooked anvils looks really cool, but it's not necessarily practical. Because while you're making stuff, it looks kind of silly. Okay, I need a regular chisel. So I have a feeling this project kind of wore our copper one down to a nub. What are we doing on temperature? Middle of the night. It's just at freezing at the end of October, okay? So I'm trying to plan for crops next year. And that will be helpful. I'm just going to do the fast craft for the pick and the saw. And we'll go throw the pounder cap and the chisel in the pond. Whee! That's how we roll. I like our additions to the pond. I think they came out well. Okay, I will just save the powder cap in the metals chest inside. You can go back here. And the saw and the axe go inside with us as well. Thanks, little smithy. So nice. Here's the area I want to kind of deal with. I want to put maybe 2 clay ovens and a smoker out here. And we just need to get some of the materials that the house is made from and make it look like a reasonable extension. Okay, extra chisel. Pounder cap. Is that metal stuff? Yeah, there's metal stuff in there. Okay. And then the extra saw. Which, because our copper saw is about to take a nosedive. Alrighty. Let's look for materials that match our house. We might need a little bit of oak. I think I have some in here. Yes. And what did I use for the fence right outside this door? I used aged fence, which we just got a bunch of. So let's use that. And grab maybe a couple more pieces. I like the way that lattice work looked. Do we want to use quarter logs? Maybe. Let's take those. Looking for kind of a lean-to thing. And then I just don't have a whole bunch of chert, but maybe we can use the ashlar from the smithy. And what's our primary? Granite, right? Granite cobble. Granite slab. Granite dry stone. I don't think we want ashlar. Do we want tables out there to put these? I don't think so. I think it's like ovens and smoker, but perhaps a couple of tables to set things on, and maybe a stool. And a lantern. This might be a great place for this cool Molly lantern we found. And we're going to have a torch holder because you can't light those without. And we need to use fire clay to make one more bread oven. I think, yeah, I think I can't, like, not have 2 bread ovens. It's because you can get the timing really well with 2 of them. 3's a little tough to manage. But 2 seems perfect. What side are you on? This side. Okay. Didn't know we'd doing a little clay napping here. I love the copying. Makes it so fast. I also like the auto nap. I think we have Napster on here to help out. Yeah, the clay ovens don't take long. They do take a lot of clay though. 45, 50, something like that. Just the pitter patter of the napping today. I was like, where's my vintage story music? There it is. Do, 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 do. Not far now. I'm so grateful that you don't have to cook these. Like, they're just, as soon as you make them, they're fully formed. Oh no, not copy. I think that's a solid. Let's do this. It's the happy we're at home music. So cool. Come on, fingers, don't fail me now. Do 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 do, yay! Oven number 2. So this is gonna be, it's probably gonna end up looking more like a room, but I'm glad it's daytime now. This will make it a lot easier. And we'll probably need to get rid of the floors. Just for a second. So my idea was that you wouldn't, especially in a small house, you wouldn't cook stuff like smoky fire pitty bread oven-y inside the house. We would instead make an extension to it. And would we come right down into it, maybe? Like, is this a whole lean-to off the side of the house? That seems huge, but let's just experiment. Maybe not quite that far out. One grass clump away from good design. That's what's happening. Yeah, like an annex. In which case, our flooring would probably be cobble, not path. Although I don't know. Like, maybe this is a great place for our path blocks. Oops. Don't do that. Did I bring some cobblestone? I did. And some dry stone. So if we did like the dark stuff kind of close to the house. I think it would make sense that the patio was in cobble, right? And probably right up to the poles. There we go. Yeah, we're making a patio with where the barbecue is, only it's medieval, so it's bread and smokers. It's perfect. And this is where our little, like, divider scheme would come in handy. And I think that's enough room to do a nice 2 blocks. I ought to be able to do... Can we make straw slabs? I don't even know. Is that a thing? I can make them out of wood. We might end up making them out of oak. What's it called? Thatch. Thatch. Roof ridge half. Maybe we can just use hay bales. And maybe it doesn't slope all the way up. Maybe just the edges do. Possibly. Okay, and then that means we might have, what are y'all going to be sitting on? Something sturdy and chiselly. Yes, like so. Although, would you be in the middle? Maybe you'd be in the middle, so I had room to put stuff around you aesthetically. I mean, I hate to back a smoker up against a log, but do we have to be, you know, accurate? Yes, I think we do, actually. Because that just looks weird. And the smoker and the bread. Okay, and then maybe that's the countertop. Yes, yes, beautiful. And maybe there is a... Maybe our tables are like here. And a stool. And our lighter. And our lantern can go maybe here. Lovely. And I want to kind of marry it to the... I think the one dividing wall is fine. Let's do this. Just a little housing construction project. After I'm sure I have spent time pulling this, like landscaping this wall out, now I'm like, no, it's too close. Can you give me those? And let's just like disguise that corner with flowers. Beautiful. And then let's try to do... Wow, we need windows upstairs. Just FYI. What the heck? Maybe we have... Aren't there always like one or two low places in a Porsche that have... Maybe they're stains right where we cook stuff. Yeah. That's good, that's good. But roofing, okay, I think I have some thatch. I have dry grass in my inventory. That should be plenty. I don't want to make it fancy, right? Like it should just be... It doesn't even need to stick over the edge that much. If I could get up there. Where's my dirt? I need scaffolding in this game. I realize that dirt is great scaffolding, but still. Okay, it's gonna bother me that it does not overhang much more than that. We can probably make the little... That's too much. This should be like a nice and tidy little thing. Not too complicated. Definitely straw enabled. Right? And I think it just needs to be a lean-to, not a wraparound. Yeah, this should be perfect. And if I just use hay bales here, we get our roof and we don't interfere with this beautiful edging that we have. And I might use the little roof ridgy pieces to extend these out. I've not used those before. Yeah, that makes this nice and cozy. Chuck a torch in here. And if we get wild hair and need more smokers and whatnot, we can do that. I'm not gonna lie, that's bothering me. 'Cause, they should just be together. Yeah. That's pretty good. It's a tiny bit awkward over here. But we could do, I don't have any quarter logs left, but they're easy to make. I don't, like, we'll always use them. If I did this, and then cut one out, like we've done up here, or is that too heavy? That might be too heavy. Maybe just some oak stairs. Something slabs? Let's see what I have a lot of. Maybe aged slabs? Do I have any? I don't know. We passed 1 million while we were out today. I have some. I do have wooden planks. And I have a handful of aged logs we could potentially saw. Maybe, is that a thing? I've never tried to do that. Let's try. Yes, we get aged planks. Beautiful. Which means I should get aged slabs. Many. Beautiful. Wow, we got a lot of 4 logs. I like it. Let's just see if this is weird or good. Weird good or weird bad? There's just something about all that straw I feel compelled to kind of camouflage. Oh, I like that. I think I like that a lot. Right? You would have lined it with wood to keep the straw kind of tucked up there. I don't even mind. Like, we could probably... What are the, edgy things look like? Top half right, bottom. We don't need a bottom. Roof half right, roof half left. I see. Okay. So if I got 1 right and 1 left, and then we tried to figure out which side they went on. That's not it. There we go. And then just be a little stick 'em at 'em. So what are you? You're a right. So we should be able to do that. Yeah, just a little tiny lip for these. Bloop. And then that's fine. We're just gonna ignore that's over there. I'll figure something out. I don't know if you can chisel hay. Maybe. We might put, what if we threw, nope, not you. Vertical slabs? Aw, come here. Don't know my own strength. Like that? Yes. And then you wouldn't be like, oh, that's a hay bale. Like, and I don't think the texture matters. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Okay. I like it. I know I'm spending a lot of time on our starter house, but we have to live in it all winter while we build the big house. That looks good. That is much better because now that slate wall isn't as kind of stark, right? It makes me want to replace all of the wooden fence with aged fencing, though. Which may not be practical. We might have to go figure out what ruins we've been by that I could steal more from. See, look at the difference that makes, right? It's very blendy. I may... ebony might work. We'll just put a couple pieces. Do I have any aged logs anywhere else? No, but we have planks. Okay. I could do... like fake it till we make it, right? Just make a little wall. Like so. Sure, why not? Nope, it's terrible. I hate it. Okay, I will keep an eye out for more aged fence. And we'll just make do with what we have. I think that's good. See our little, like, sit out here and mind the other thing we'll need is water. Because making dough is a thing. That's good. And there's still good ingress and egress. That's entry and exit, right? And everything's covered from the snow. And it's not taking up room in our kitchen. Woohoo! I like it. Kitchen in it. Can I walk over here? Yep. Then it turns me around. There we go. Can I sit on the stool? This is inquiring minds need to know. Okay. If we do like this, where do I end up? On the floor. Once more with feeling. Gotta stand on the stool, face where you want, sit down, F5. There we go. That's it, right there. My feet are in the mesh, but that's okay. Oh, okay. We got two big things done. We stole a roof off a village, and we added our smoking/baking annex to the starter house. Yay! But that's all I have time for today. Thank you all very much for joining me this morning. It was very fun to chat and catch up. You make this a very pleasurable experience in the mornings to have you around. If you did enjoy it yourself, please leave a like. It helps me out and I appreciate it. And in the meantime, remember, you are all the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.